Why, hello there. It is 79 days until Elden Ring comes out on February 25th, 2022, and this is the Elden Week Countdown where every day we read another item description until Elden Ring launches. Let's get into it. We are starting a new block of item descriptions talking about the Crucible set, and we are starting with the Crucible Axe Armor, which says, Armor of one of the 16 ancient knights who served Godfrey the first Elden Lord, the favored armor of Ordovis of the Crucible and his men. The conduits that cover this armor seethe with the power of life's crucible, that which coursed through the Erd Tree in its primordial form. So first off, big name drop here, we have Godfrey, and he is the first Elden Lord. And according to the voice actor on Instagram, Edward Rowe, he will be voicing King Godfrey in Elden Ring. So that means we will see him and see what happened to him, and it is an exciting bit of lore. And continuing into the item description, we learn that Ordovis is one of the 16 Crucible Knights, and this armor is the symbol of Ordovis and his men. And this armor seized with the power of life's crucible. A crucible literally is a vessel that can withstand extreme heat and is used to melt and purify metals. Figuratively, it is an intense trial or test like a gauntlet upon which a person is supposed to come out of it purified and stronger. So what is the power of life's crucible? It could be power attained through hardships and trials in life, made manifest and tangible similar to how the soul was made tangible in the Souls games. This power coursed through the Erd Tree in its primordial form. In the Erd Tree's earliest form, it seethed with this power. Does this mean the power of the Erd Tree and its source, the Elden Ring, could be fueled or connected to trials and hardship? Melina does say in the gameplay trailer that they will fight and they will die in an unending curse, for how else is a champion or a lord to be born? And Godfrey, the first Elden Lord, named his knights the Crucible Knights, so fighting and dying, enduring trials, seem to be central for purifying oneself and attaining power, and seems to be foundational in the power of the Elden Ring and the Erd Tree. And I just want to say this because I know I will get comments. Yes, I have seen the Reddit post about alchemy in Elden Ring. A lot of what we're talking, especially today, is very alchemical in nature. I mean, we have a story about a giant golden tree in a land where everyone's eyes are gold, and we play as a tarnished who has lost the gold in their eyes, and they've come back to the lands between, hoping to transform and regain that gold, so it is no surprise that alchemy is referenced. I'll link the post below for those interested. It's a very long and cool read, and I think something is there even if I believe that the symbolism and references are only being employed as a tool to tell the story and not the main theme, just like Celtic mythology or Berserk. They're tools, sometimes used bluntly, to evoke emotions and elicit the experience and themes From is playing with. Because it is no secret that From starts with gameplay ideas and an experience in mind, and then they work to develop a story that ties well into the concepts they have developed. Which is why From's mechanics are always entwined with their stories, because that is by design and they are masters at it. So it should be no surprise that this story seems like it will continue to explore the idea of the necessity of hardships and trials to achieve power, and also very likely what the cost of such power is and what sacrifices are made to get there. So there you have it for day 79, the Crucible Axe Armor, and we're going to get into some interesting topics here. You know, life's crucible is it could be a very heady topic. It could be a lot simpler. Who knows at this point? It's interesting to play with though. So let me know in the comments what your thoughts are about the power of life's crucible and what that could be, because there's a lot of stuff going on there, and there are a lot of item descriptions talking about like the remnants of life, and I've sort of talked about in other videos like the legacy of things and what ideas they might be playing with about former life and how that comes forward into the current situation, and it'll just be interesting to see how it all unravels at launch in February. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. If you want to continue to get item descriptions and then you want even more lore content about Elden Ring after launch, consider subscribing to the Lore Hunter. Thanks for watching.